Hey guys, unboxing a Citizen watch today, what I'm calling and what I truly believe is the most affordable Citizen watch ever. This is sub $60 on Amazon, brand new. And this is an unboxing, but as you can see, the packaging is gone. I'm not going to tear open the packaging anymore on these videos. If it's cool with you, leave me a comment below if somehow you are going to miss me tearing open an envelope, but it was too noisy. It got in the way of things, and really, I want to show you the packaging and share my first impressions of the watch, see it for the first time along with you. That's the important part to me, not what kind of envelope it came in. But this Citizen watch I got for, I believe it was $58 on Amazon. And look at the packaging already, the faux wood grain on this, probably cardboard package, but still it feels pretty hefty, pretty substantial. I'll lift up the lid here. Ooh, this is on a spring. So this is definitely the fanciest packaging I've seen for a sub $100 watch, let alone a sub $60 watch. But let's check it out. Oh, there it is. Sitting on this cushion. And actually, it's a pretty nice cushion. We'll look at the watch in a second. I know, that's the most important part. But this is like a foam, almost like a floaty, like what you would put your watch on, like one of those boat floaty keychain feelings. I like it. It's nicer than the regular pillow. Has a little, probably warranty instructions down here. Can I get it out with one hand? Apparently not. Come on, dude. What the hell's going on? There we go. All right, well, hardly anything. This is all you get, but you can register it, etc. Don't need exactly the booklet of explanations for a more complicated Citizen watch, especially because not only does it not need it, but it's because it's quartz. You won't really need extra instructions on how to set this watch versus one of their more involved solar power models. So let's get the one and only sticker off this watch face, and we can check this out. I'll put the model number down here. It's a bunch of numbers, of course, as always, but let's check this watch out and see if it is worth the very insubstantial price of $58. First, gotta fix the date. All right. We're all good. So measurements first, and then we'll take a little bit of a closer look at this watch. It's giving me some Aquaterra vibes early on, especially with these indices. A really nice blue dial, though, that's giving me Casio Duro vibes. We'll do a side-by-side comparison in a second. But first, measurements. So diameter, just about 42 millimeters. Lug to lug, 50 millimeters, and I believe, well, let's do thickness first. Nice and thin, 10.4, and this should be a 20 millimeter lug width. Yep, 20 millimeter lug width. So what do you get for $58? Well, you get a quartz movement from Citizen. So again, not an eco drive, but a reliable brand with a lot of heritage. You also get a really nice blue sunburst dial. You can see the inky blues fading into blacks, moving all around. You also get a full stainless steel case with a nice finishing on the side, unsigned crown, but nice downturn to the lugs, and there are some multi-levels and some differences in brushing and high polish back to brushing again. You also get 100 meters of water resistance, which I think is a really great deal. And you get applied indices, a framed date complication, and, as mentioned, more than a few hearkenings to an Omega Aquaterra. What you don't get is a rotating dive time bezel. That is the most frustrating part. And if that sounds familiar and you've been watching my channel, it's the same with the, I think I actually have it. The Casio MTD 120D that I grabbed for, $29. I have the module here. Gorgeous watch, a little dusty. Gorgeous watch. And by the way, I am watching this like a hawk on Amazon to see when it comes back down to $29 so I can let you guys know. But a beautiful watch with a fixed bezel. I called this watch's dirty secret the fixed bezel because other than that, it would be fantastic. So we do have to deal with that with this watch too. To be honest, I've been wearing that Citizen. Oops, sorry, this is the Citizen. I've been wearing the Casio and I haven't missed the rotating bezel. I think I would probably feel better knowing it was there, and it always is fun to time things. But this is a fixed bezel. However, since there are no large markings, well, there's small markings there on the chapter ring, but maybe we'll just pretend that these numbers are here to help us know what time it is and not to time things. So all stainless steel, like I said, nice blue sunburst dial with an accent of an orange minute hand and an orange tipped second hand. There's also an all black version of this watch, and it has yellow accents instead of these orange. I almost bought that one instead of the blue, but two things made me buy this one. Number one, the blue one was about $3 to $5 cheaper. And if I was going to get the cheapest Citizen watch, I was going to get the cheapest Citizen watch. Also, there were more videos on YouTube with the black one. I only could find one video with this blue colorway. So in the interest of bringing you and the broader YouTube community things that haven't been seen before, or at least haven't been seen as much before, I thought it would be better to go ahead and do the blue. A blue rubber strap as well. Not expecting it to be anything special for the price, if we can undo it. However, nice that it has a signed buckle. Appreciate that. And there is actually some cool design on it. These perforations definitely are going to help on a hot summer's day. And I will say this is less thick and less cumbersome than the Casio Duro's original band. So its thinness could feel cheap. Oh, I'm going to close this. Its thinness could feel cheap. However, I'm going to take it as it feels comfortable. It feels like it will fit on the wrist better. So this is just the unboxing, so we're not going to get too far into it, but I already got fingerprints on it. But check it out. These applied indices are really, really great. And not only are they applied, but they also have high polish on either side, so it gives the impression of loom-filled indices. And these are, by the way, these are loomed. Also loomed hands. This also is giving me some Casio Edifice vibes. There's a Casio Edifice, a specific model. I'll at least pull up the photo that's been here. I'll at least pull up the photo. Boom. That has been getting a lot of popularity on YouTube recently, and the handset is similar. I think even the indices are similar, and the price is similar. That Casio is $75 though, so $25 or $20 more than this watch. And to be honest, if I'm going to choose between a Casio and a Citizen with equal everythings, I'm going to go Citizen. I appreciate this brand a little bit more. I like Casio for their ultra cheap models. So if I'm going to spend a little bit more money, I love the brand of Citizen. There's the name. So I said this was giving me some Casio Duro vibes. So let's pull up the Duro for a second, just so we can see them side by side. And I think you can see what I mean about the dial. Oop, now this one's all smudgy. Very, very similar dials. The beautiful blues are darker than a lot of the sunburst dials you can see on many other watches, including a lot more expensive watches, but I really love that super dark inky blue and the way it fades but moves around. These are almost identical, but I will say if the Casio Duro was a little bit too big for you, maybe you want to be looking at this Citizen, because at 42 millimeters, smaller than the 44 of the Casio, and it also feels smaller. It's a little bit thinner, lighter, although I am having this on a metal band. Video coming soon, by the way, on how to get this awesome, I think the best metal band for the Casio. So I do think there are some similarities, and to be honest, they could almost go head to head, except for the fact that that Casio has 200 meters of water resistance, a working bezel, and a screw down crown. So obviously you are not getting the same exact items as that Casio Duro, but I think this size opens this watch up to a broader market for sure, and the lightness of it, the durability of it, and the name of Citizen and all that comes with that very prestigious name, I think is another piece of added value. I'm not going to get too much into design criticism here. We can see it's a different chapter ring texture than the dial itself, which is pretty cool. I do like the chapter ring. I don't know if I'm a big fan of a circular date frame with everything else being straight lines and angles, but we'll get into that with the full review. I just wanted to share this with you today, and I'll for sure put links down to where I grabbed it on Amazon, both the blue colorway and the black colorway. I will say, if you're interested in it now, you might want to jump on it because, again, when I had that Casio MTD 120D on the channel, it was $29 on Amazon, and a few people saw it on my channel, went ahead and bought it, got themselves a great deal, but maybe 2 days later, Amazon jacked the price up to 60 bucks. So I don't know if that's going to happen again with the Citizen, but if you are thinking this is a beautiful watch, which I'm definitely thinking, and you're into the sub $60 price, hop on over and grab it while you can. Let's end this with a wrist shot. See how it looks. And here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. I will say it wears better than the Duro on the rubber. It really helps, I think, that this has a 20mm lug width instead of a 22, so it's less bulky already, but this strap, sign buckle, again, is really, really nice, especially for the price. I will say, just a heads up, if you have a smaller wrist, if you can see this, the actual band, I'm down to only 3 holes left, and I have a 7¼ inch wrist, so anything under 6, you might have an issue, because there just might not be a hole for you, and also this band goes all the way around to where it almost hits this texture. So any tighter and this would be overhanging in an odd area. So just keep that in mind if you have a much smaller wrist than mine, but there it is above and there it is below. The Citizen, wait, I have the tag. The Citizen, this. B07NP788LP BI1041-22L. I'll put the links again and the official titles in the description. Thanks for hanging out again with me today. New videos every single week on this channel, so a subscription really does help. Full review coming soon, and if you don't want to miss it, hit that bell icon down there along with the subscription so you can get notified when that will be hitting the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.